Hey everyone, no respawns here. Hope you're having a grand week. So in the latest c.a.m.p store bundle, we got this rather cool looking bowling themed prefab. It's called the West Virginia Family Center, but I'm just going to refer to it as the bowling alley because it's a bowling alley in it. I really like this one quite a lot. It's decent size. It's not too big. They really have been knocking it out of the park with the prefabs recently, and this is no exception. I had quite a lot of fun. I also played around with different styles of my little reinforcing, because you can only build the same junk walls so much. I made use of these little walkway pieces that, honestly, I don't use as much as I should, because they look absolutely awesome. So first and foremost, where are we? Why I'm in that bush? That was not intentional. Where am I? So I am just here, basically right next to Watoga. I tend to build in this specific spot quite a lot. If I've ever got one of these slightly gimmicky prefabs, like I think I built the coffee place, I think it was the donut place there, actually I built that here, and it really, really works. It's a really, really nice spot, and it's relatively safe. So, yeah, can recommend. Obviously, make sure you do all the quests in Watoga first, otherwise you'll probably get shot. But let's pop in. So first, actually look at these walls. I really like, you get this little braider guy. It's quite cool. I really, really like these walls quite a lot. I love making junk walls. I know I say that a lot, but you'd think I'd get bored of it after all these years, but nope. It's honestly the most satisfying thing ever, and I love these little walkways. They're awesome. Well done, David. Thank you, guys. I'm very, very pleased with myself. Let's pop inside. So, as I said, they really have been knocking these prefabs out of the park recently. Obviously, this one does have concrete at the bottom, which is usually something I'm quite against, but they've made the effort to actually make this not look like shit. And you can raise it up and down quite a lot. This isn't the original door. I just like this door. It's better than the original one. The original one is glass, but, you know, you can fit pretty much anywhere, any door on the inside. So I had good fun decorating this. I tried to kind of make a slightly different use of space to what I normally do. For those of you who have seen my my utility shelter, this is kind of inspired a little bit by that. I quite like using these little connecting table pieces to sort of segment off a section. I have actually put a bowling alley in the corner. I wanted that to be almost the set piece that I built around. I do like the idea that my character's head is right where the pins get knocked down, so they're maybe having a nap and then one of their mates decides to wake them up for a bants. It's honestly a really, really nice sized little space. One criticism I would say is because obviously the windows are quite large, you might struggle to put stuff on the walls. As you can see, I've had to be quite choosy with what I've stuck on the glass. Quite appreciating some of the posters we've been getting. But overall, I do like the way it looks. Maybe possibly change that wallpaper, it's a bit much, but this is a nice sized one. What I like about this one especially is it is one of the gimmicky ones, right? It's one of those kind of prefabs that, okay, it's got like a little theme to it. However, it's not overly gimmicky, if you know what I mean. Like a bowling alley, it isn't overly done. Like if you look at the top here, you've got that bit there, but it's not kind of too in your face. Oh, that is not on the roof. And as you can see, you can build up here. I actually put these railings. I'm amazed I actually managed to snap them in and make them so straight. So, for example, you could actually build an entire little shanty shack up here, which I was tempted to do, but I might do later on. It's just a nice little structure, to be honest. I have used quite a lot of the build limit with this. I've only got, I think, a smidgen left. Yeah, so only a wee bit left. But I could probably, for example, build up the top, add a little, you know, shack shelter, maybe even like an ally or something might be quite cool. And that would, I think, complete it. But I wanted to leave it with a little bit of space to kind of give me some wiggle room if I want to add to this one. So yeah, no, I really like this one a lot. I'm actually quite pleased that this one kind of gave me an idea really quick, because usually with these prefabs, to be honestly frank, when they drop, it takes me a couple of weeks to actually go, oh, I know I'll do that with it. And then by that point, you know, it's already off the c.a.m.p store, so if you guys wanted to pick it up, you've already missed it. So sorry about that one. Sorry about the previous ones, but this one I've kind of put a little bit of effort in. So I hope this gives you a few ideas. As I said, you could probably turn this one, I think, into part of a bigger settlement. Obviously, I've kind of overbuilt it to an extent, but, you know, my idea would maybe to actually add a couple of the smaller prefabs or even build some wooden shacks around it and turn it into a bit more of like a weird shanty town kind of area. But yeah, let me know what you've done. I obviously only dropped yesterday, so it's probably been a little bit too soon. People have too much time to play around with it. Anywho, as always, follow me on Twitter at norespawns. Twitter seems to be dying a little bit, so if you want to kind of keep up what I'm doing, follow me on Instagram as well at norespawns, because that's a thing that I use fairly regularly, but maybe not as much as Twitter. But currently a little bit more stable. For those of you watching this video live, I am going to be on holiday for a few days until next week. It is my birthday. I'm going to be 36 on Friday. I do sound and look like I'm in my early 20s, but in fact, I'm an old as fuck. Well, no, I'm in my late 30s now. Well, as of Friday, I'm in my late 30s. So I'm going to be getting drunk in France and eating loads of cheese and reading books. It's going to be really fun. But until the next video or stream, I love you all. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll speak to you lovely bunch soon. You take care.